Enjoy it. It's time to cut this grass. Good morning. Enjoy it. Brody Stevens back here in Southern California. You got it. Walking to Starbucks because it's supposed to rain in the next couple days. You're listening to Brody Stevens. I'm back in town. I was in Aspen for a couple days with David Spade. Never been. I wish I went to, I'm not saying, I wish I went to spring training this year, is what I'm saying, but that didn't happen. No anger, nobody, I slept well, I thought I overslept, I'm refreshed. I had a little altitude sickness. It is a beautiful day, thank you. My mouth is dry, my lips are dry. You're listening to Brody Stevens. Beard is tight. I worked on it yesterday. I didn't have a spot last night. So isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I put out a 8:18 tweet last night, and then this morning, the president, he says 8:18 in his tweet. 8:18. I'm not saying I will not go on record. I can't tell you officially who I voted for. Maybe I didn't vote. Maybe I did a write-in. You'll never know, because it's not your business. That's why when you go into that voting poll, you vote for who you want to vote for. When you go into that voting booth, it's blocked off. So, you see the tweet, he goes at 8:18 a.m., Hannity or something. You saw that? I did it. I saw it. Anyway, so you got this Austin bombing. Yesterday or the day before, you had a shooting in Thousand Oaks at a mall, murder-suicide. The week before, you have a robbery with gun at Glendale Mall. So these guys are getting more brazen because they know in California, you'll just get probation. You'll be out on the streets pretty soon. That's kind of how they think. Now, here's the other thing. Here's my theory, and I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to tie in the bomb stuff that's going on in Austin, because the bombs are going off in Austin. This is a result of negative energy. Don't you get it? When every time Judd Apatow tweets something negative, bombs could be going off. Same thing with all the guys. Kumail, Sarah. Every time they do that, it creates negative vibes. Do you know who's next? You know what this guy's going to go to next? Maybe LA. What do you think about that? Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot, rebel rousers. Thanks a lot for creating an environment when you can say F you, F this, blow up the White House. Well, they're not blowing up the White House, they're blowing up Austin. So you put the negativity out. You put the negativity out in the rap lyrics, what goes on? Shootings at clubs. It's a reflection of what's happening. So it just keeps going and going and going. And people want to distract you. Now, do you think this March for Our Lives, what do you think the people from Austin are going to do? What about our lives? We can't even go march. We're not allowed to march because of the bombs. So, hey, David Hogg, tell us what you think about the Austin bombings. So when you start seeing that it's about control, because it doesn't make sense now. Don't you see? Let me turn this down. I'm not going to talk as much because people are walking here. still. I'm walking. Pre-coffee. Exactly. Morning. So, that's what it is, guys. I'm telling you, you're putting out negative energy. They are not doing anything, media, to have things chill out. So now you got a guy, who knows who's doing it. My feeling, I mean, it could be a distraction. It could be, I don't know. Let's say if it's a guy who says F it, because they said, oh, he's killing minority, because last night it was in a white neighborhood, if it's the same guy. So if they say they're killing, that's the thing. It's like you're putting them on the steps of black people. So you're either trying to cause, I'm not saying the FBI and government are involved. Let's take that, let's just get to what it could be. Let's say the government's not involved. It could be a guy who goes, F it, you're pushing, I'm just throwing it out there. It could be a guy who goes, F it, every commercial, every freaking billboard, every TV show, I can't take it anymore, too much. So there's that angle, okay? So there's a guy who goes, I can't take it anymore, I can't take it. So you got that guy. Or, somebody said, I'm not saying ISIS. I don't think they would do. Who knows? Who knows? But I will say, the negative atmosphere we're in, and it has nothing to do with this guy, Brody Stevens. The negative society, it has to do. You got to blame Hollywood, is what I'm saying. You got to blame Hollywood. You got to blame Madonna. You got to blame all of that, because I told you, you're poking somebody in the chest. Why is this guy doing it? If he's a Nazi guy, if you want to say it's race, let's just say it's that. Let's say this guy's targeting black people. Let's go that route. Then maybe you should chill. I don't know. Because that could be what's getting the guy going. I don't know. I'm just throwing these things out here. You know, they tell you, why do they only attack Christians? They'll never attack atheists. They'll never attack Muslims. They rarely attack Catholics. They do sometimes, but they don't go after Jews, really. So that's why. I'm just brainstorming pre-coffee. But we all know now. See, because this maybe the guy goes, hey, I'm sick of I'm a 2A guy. He goes, so now, because I blame Hogg and his crew and shaved head Tomb Raider chick. Because of them, there could be a guy who goes, F that. You're going to push gun control? Now I'm going to bomb places. So that's the way I look at it. And it's in Austin. Could be a message to Alex Jones. I don't know. It could be just because it's a crazy city. I don't know. So Hogg inflames things. They inflamed it. So whatever's happening here, whoever's doing it, I blame the others. Don't blame me, because I'm all positive. Do not blame Brody. Nobody told me who to vote for. Nobody influenced me. But Russians influence. I never received a phone call. My only Russian influence was Mark, my Russian neighbor. That's it. And I'm Russian DNA. Anyway, I'm getting coffee right now. Crossing the street. That's how I feel. So this bombing guy could be a guns guy and goes, okay, I just knocked your gun argument out because you're arguing on emotion. And this guy just did the bomb. Now everybody's focused on the bombs. They're not focused on the gun because it's not about the gun. It's not about the bombs. It's about the person behind it and the group behind it, the psychopaths behind it. What does banning the guns do? Guys will come in with a pistol. Well, they're not going to kill as many. We'd rather have 2 people killed than 15. Okay, you're distracting me. I'm going to go make a bomb. Do you get it? What are you upset about? You're in the #1 country in the world. You can do whatever you want here, and you're complaining. And then you got millionaires complaining who never have to worry about making a nickel the rest of the day in their life. And they're telling me what to do. They're yelling at me. F that. So, again, this is how people think. And more people are being honest with it. They go, this is what you're doing. Because when you have people who didn't play sports at the highest level, but you can say, well, these other athletes do. LeBron didn't play at the highest level? You're going to put your political stuff in LeBron, a high school, not even a high school dropout, but I don't need that guy talking to me. He can't even say my name. I will not even listen to LeBron James until I can hear him say Brody, not Rody. Okay? It's Brody, not Rody. Anyway, listen, I just wanted to get a little walk in, and that's it. I mean, I'm not knocking Kumail, but was he a good baseball player? I'm not knocking Judd Apatow. But was he the quarterback of his football team in high school? They weren't. They're freaking, the nerds won the internet. Is what they did. Oh yeah, you think Google has a good freaking pickup basketball game? It's probably 3 guys who can shoot. I don't know. But hey, stay positive. I'm getting some coffee. I'll be back later. And I don't, Eldridge is starting to go, you know what, maybe. You're right, maybe. Okay, guys, I'm just saying all this stuff going on, it's negative energy. Negative. So I'm going to keep being positive. I went to Aspen off positive energy. I booked a Barstool gig off positive energy. And I got my special done through positive energy. I got to be on the Cubs float, positive energy. I got to be in the Hangover, positive energy. I got to coach and play baseball for the Arizona State Sun Devils, who have the most players in the major league, I think all time, over 100. Positive energy. Graduated college, 2.52 with learning, positive energy. I mean, why don't you try it one day? See what happens. Instead of having everybody frickin' complain and just going nuts. So, hey, keep it up. More people are getting shot. More bombs are going off. If you like that, if you like needles on the ground, feces and hepatitis everywhere, California mess, mass shootings all the time, if you want to keep that up, not all the time mass shootings, but hey, keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to get going. I want to wish you the best today. Stay positive. Stay positive because, look, not talking about you, but look where we're at. What has that gotten you? All your tweets, all your negative tweets, what has it gotten you? It's gotten you people shot. And I'm not talking I'm not talking Parkland. I'm talking, it's got people shot, murder, suicides, and now bombs. That's how I feel. I'm going to get going. I'll talk to you later. Why would you let people who don't know how to win tell you what to do? They don't know how to win. They don't have it in them because they have devil energy. So why do you want to let somebody... I'm a sun devil, meaning that's both. I can be positive, but I can also be a devil. Sun devil. Okay? I'm a Gemini. That's why I went to Arizona State. Sun devil. Both. I'll be happy, but I'll also frickin' go rogue. All right? This is why I'm able to talk about Satan stuff. And you don't know my life. I'll never, ever, 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 ever support BLM. No way. And you can call me racist. I don't give an F because I know what I went through. So I'll never change. That's me. That's why I say this is how I live my life. Blacks picked on me, Latinos picked on me, Persians picked on me, I picked on me. Just be honest. And I know who picked on. I kept stats on it. I kept stats, so I know who did it. So don't frickin' BS me. I already went through the multiculturalism in 3rd grade. I got bussed. And you know what? It made me a better comedian, is what it did. So thank God. And if you can't do comedy, it will probably turn you in to a murder-suicide or a bomb maker. I'm lucky I've been able